The Gold Cup is here. Cade Dillard apologizes and will be racing this weekend. Even more Donny Schatz related news. What car will Cory Hedgecock be driving? And a whole lot more today. Let's go. It's Thursday, August 21st. I'm Justin Fiedler. This is DIRTRACKR Daily presented by Kubota Genuine Parts. Today's daily show is being supported by our friends at AeroVision, and I hope you're paying attention here because they're doing something very cool today, and it's free. Yes, I said free. Arrowhead Speedway is hosting the World of Outlaws late models Friday and Saturday, but before that happens, tonight they've got a 10,000 to win show for the Comp Cam Super Dirt Series. This one will be streamed live over at www.arrowvision.live, but it's completely free to watch, as in $0 to tune into a big late model show. And the field, it's going to be stacked. All the Comp Cams guys, plus Bobby Pierce, Tanner English, Brian Shirley, Dennis Erb Jr., Tim McCready, Ryan Gustin, Nick Hoffman, Tyler Erb, and a whole lot more. One of the nicest tracks in the country, a ton of big-time late model guys, and you can watch for free. Doesn't get much better than that. Hot laps start at 7:30 p.m. local time. All season long, AeroVision is the streaming home for the Comp Cam Super Dirt Series, the All-American Outlaw Modified Series, and Arrowhead Speedway. You can grab an account and tune in over at www.arrowvision.live. Gold Cup Race of Champions weekend at the Silver Dollar Speedway got rolling last night with 360 sprint cars in action. Dylan Bloomfield leading flag to flag, topping Spencer Bayston and Jesse Schlattfeld. It was Bloomfield's second 360 win of the season, and he'll be one of many California locals who will drop the 410 in and go for the big money this weekend against High Limit. Last night's field included Tanner Holmes, who finished 5th, Justin Sanders was 6th, Corey Day 7th, and Willie Kane's car. An interesting note on Bayston. Obviously, we watched him lose his ride with the Jason Myers team after the Knoxville Nationals. Bayston hadn't even had back-to-back top fives of the season in sprint car competition before last week. And now, driving the Works Limited car with Paul Silva out west, he's been top 5 3 straight races, including 2 in the 410 with High Limit and last night's 360 show. The 410 and High Limit portion of Gold Cup starts tonight with the first of 2 prelim shows. Thursday and Friday are split field programs with drivers earning points through the night. The top 8 in points after Friday will be locked into the Gold Cup feature on Saturday. Everybody else heads to qualifiers. Saturday's finale pays $100,000 to the winner. Tonight's field includes 2-time and defending winner of the event, Corey Day, Shane Golubic, Tanner Holmes, Brent Marks, Justin Peck, Brad Sweet, Brady Bacon, Justin Sanders, and Tanner Carrick. Friday features Bayston, DJ Netto, Tanner Thorson, Rico Abreu, James McFadden, Gio Selzy, and Ryan Bernal. The tight confines of Chico, Big Money, a lot of really good sprint car drivers should make for a good weekend out there in California. On the flip side, the World of Outlaws sprint cars are in North Dakota Friday and Saturday. We've talked a lot in recent days about Donny Schatz, and for a very good reason. This weekend, though, the attention and focus will shift just a bit as his Donny Schatz racing team will be in action with the Outlaws. His nieces, Amelia and Layla Eisenshank, are set for their series debut, with the Outlaws scheduled for River Cities and Red River Valley. We watched the twins make their World of Outlaws late model debuts earlier this year, and now they get their sprint car chance. Besides making regular late model appearances, the sisters also routinely make 410 and 305 sprint car appearances at tracks like River Cities, Buffalo River, Norman County. David Gravel, the most recent Outlaw winner, going back to Tuesday at Mississippi Thunder. Carson Macedo winning back-to-back before that. Other drivers to keep an eye on who've been fast lately include Buddy Kofoid and Logan Schuchart. I'm curious as well to see what Hunter Schoenberg can do this weekend. Top 10s in 2 of 3 races with new crew chief Ty Wolfgang for him. Maybe going in the right direction here. Other open wheel racing to check out in the coming days includes a USAC at Kokomo for Smackdown. $30,000 to win on Saturday, and always a good time there. Kyle Cummins still the USAC Sprint Car Championship leader. One ride note there, with Robert Ballou sidelined with that back injury, his car is not going to sit quiet. He's tabbed Clinton Boyles to drive the 12 machine at Smackdown. We just watched Boyles run well with the wing on against Power Eye last weekend. He hasn't made any non-wing starts, I don't believe, though, since 2022, so we'll see how quickly he can get up to speed. Good to see Ballou setting that car to the track anyway, even while he recovers. There's also All-Stars at I-96 in Waynesfield, Power Eye at Big O and Kennedale, plus Fast, the IRA, MOA, and weekly action in Ohio, PA, and elsewhere. We were hoping to see modifieds tonight at New Egypt. Unfortunately, the Short Track Super Series has called off the Dirty Jersey event because of weather. They will try and find a makeup date in the future. Up next for the Short Track Super Series modifieds is August 31st at Afton Motorsports Park. Weekend Dirt Late Model Racing is headlined by the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series at Port Royal. They've got $50,000 to win on Saturday, and we're down to just the final few races for drivers to try and get into that top four to chase the Lucas Championship. Teams have these 2 nights at Port. There's then 2 nights at Lernerville for the Hillbilly 100, and then the 3 nights of the Late Model Knoxville Nationals to move into that final four. Devin Moran currently has that spot, and it seems likely that only Brandon Shepard and Garrett Alberson have any real shot to move up. Brandon Overton down in 7th is 500 points adrift of Moran. Bishop trails by 230 points and Alberson by 270. I think both of those guys have really tall mountains to climb, but it's not completely over just yet. Ricky Thornton Jr. was a Port Royal winner earlier this year. Garrett Alberson and Jonathan Davenport split wins at this event a year ago. And updating the Cade Dillard suspension situation after the incident with Alberson at the Topless 100 last weekend, Dillard issuing an apology yesterday, sharing to social media, quote, "I would like to extend my sincerest apologies to our sponsors, crew, fans, and especially my family for my behavior this past weekend. It fell short of the standards expected of CDR. We are committed to learning from this experience and moving forward positively. We look forward to seeing everyone at the track soon," unquote. And when Dillard says soon there, he means it. He will be racing tonight at Arrowhead Speedway with the Comp Cam Super Dirt Series, and he will continue all weekend with the World of Outlaws at the track. And that means the Outlaws, DIRTRACKR, WRG are not going along with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series in upholding Dillard's 6-month suspension. Dillard barred from Lucas events until Speed Week start next February, but he will be able to continue running Outlaw and DIRTRACKR sanctioned events. That apology post from Dillard also said, quote, "Schedule for the rest of the year is still exactly as planned." Besides Outlaw and DIRTRACKR races, this is noteworthy because it means Dillard is still eligible to run the World 100 at Eldora in a few weeks if he so chooses. Dillard hasn't raced at the World since 2022, but he did run the Dream this year. Eldora events are DIRTRACKR sanctioned, so unless the track decided to keep him away on their own, he is good to go for that event. That is obviously noteworthy. At Arrowhead this weekend, Nick Hoffman will try and close that 96-point gap to Bobby Pierce for the World of Outlaws Championship. Pierce, though, looking for his 3rd straight series win. Ryan Gustin and Tanner English also picking up recent Outlaw wins if you're looking for other guys who've been fast here lately. In Georgia, the Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series hits North Georgia Speedway on Saturday for $15,000 to win. Just 4 races left in their 2025 season. And the top 5 in the standings separated by 78 points. Jimmy Owens leads the way right now, but Zach Mitchell is only 15 points behind and Cory Hedgecock 28 back. I'll be curious to see what car Hedgecock rolls out of the trailer on Saturday. We told you guys a while back that there were some interesting rumors about his future, and he revealed in recent days that he's picked up a Longhorn with the help of Viper Motorsports. It's obviously notable because Hedgecock has his own dirt late model chassis brand in BMF race cars. He did race at Smoky Mountain last weekend and went to victory lane with the Southern Thunder Super Dirt Series. He did that, though, with the BMF and not the Longhorn. So I'll be curious to see if he's going to be switching back and forth, if he's going to stay one direction, but some chassis stuff to kind of pay attention to here into the future. There are a ton of other dirt racing options this weekend, so make sure to hit up DIRTRACKR.com/watch tonight to see your streaming options over the next few days. We're going to shut things down right there for the week. Hope you guys have a great weekend out there. We'll see you right back here on Sunday.